Hello, it's me again. I am Sarah Millican and welcome to episode 31 of How to Be Champion Storytime. Now, it's slightly different this episode in that I think the person outside has finally stopped shaving their bush, which is great news. Trimming, sorry. That got a bit real. This is photographs. I'm going to talk you through the photographs if that's all right. I'll hold them up and hopefully you'll see them properly. If you've got the book, then all the better. So this is episode 31 and this is the photo section. So the first photo is this one, if you can see there. Oh, there, that's better. Is that right? Can you see that all right, this one here? Yes. And it says underneath, that's me in the corner. That's me in the high chair being ignored at my sister's party. And then this one here, strong men tear up phone books in one go, idiots. One page at a time while sitting on your nana's floor is the best way. Yeah. And then this one, possibly the first instance of side boob on South Shields Beach. My very first wardrobe malfunction. And then this one, shouting in a park. Not my last time doing that. The next time will involve high-vis jackets and remote-controlled aeroplanes. Oh, that's a story that's coming up later on in the book. And then the bottom one is of me and my sister. How adorable is my sister? She looks exactly the same. That is Bovril on my nose, I promise. How adorable is my older sister? I've never been great at buttoning up. See here and on the cover of this book. Oh, fuck. That one. And the cover of the book. I don't know if you've all seen the cover of the book. Intentionally, there is some buttons done wrong. There's a bit of the collar sticking in. There's a loop of the cardigan sticking out. And on the back, there is the label. Some people told me that does their bloody head in because of their OCD, and I'm really sorry. I just thought it was good to show that a champion is not perfect. That's what I meant. The next page has this photo on. If you can see, yes, the main thing you need to see in this photo is this and this. And it says underneath, I came third in a Bonnie Baby contest. Not bad for a basin cut, slacks and puzzled expression. Look at my dance, just a nice smile at the camera. I was clearly annoyed at being judged on my appearance even then. And then underneath, you can't really see this very well because it's not that clear a picture. Hold on, if I can do... It's all reflecting in a weird way. There you go. It's not a very good picture because it's a Polaroid. Remember Polaroids? Fuck. Remember when you could get a photo instantly and it would naturally airbrush you over time? My sister and I doing gymnastics in the hall, which consisted of wearing leotards and saying ta-da a lot. And then we've got this one here. You can see this one here. Pre-glasses, so I must have been 4 or 5, and what an excellent jumper. And then this is my sister and I again. The only school photo of my sister and I due to the age gap. We'd had a fight just before this was taken and weren't speaking. Still turned on the smiley faces though. And then these two at the bottom, stripy one here. I remember this jumper really well as it came with a matching skirt that was brilliant for twirling in. And then this one, look at that. What a bobby dazzler that is. My first perm and some more studious specs. This one here. See this here? Yes. The last year of junior school and the best teacher there ever was, Mr. Thomas. You should be able to spot me quite easily. I'm still in regular touch with 2 kids in this class from over 30 years ago. See if you can spot me. Where am I? Oh yeah, there. That's me there. Cool. And then this one here is a holiday photo. You see that? Any sport I do needs to be crazy, or I'm just not interested. Crazy golf that was. And this is a nice photo of me and my granda. Ah, my lovely granda. It's either Christmas or it was my coronation. Oh, I've got a crown on. This is the photo I put up when he died so I could remember him as he was. That must be coming up later on in the book. And then this one here. Fake books behind me and accidentally flicking the vase at the photographer. Ooh. I feel like this might be spoiling some things. Maybe we'll come back to this. Let's do a bit of reading. Should we do a bit of reading? Some more dates I have had. The one with the wonky eye. I might have had a little slurp of tea in my vagina mug. It's from Becky Bygone. who was the same lady who made my champion mugs. She does excellent vagina mugs. That's better. The one with the wonky eye. I once went on a date with a man to an aquarium. I think if you asked him now, he wouldn't think it was a date, but I was sure it was. We saw sharks' cocks. What's more sexy than that? Nothing happened after that, or before, or during. He was very pretty, way out of my league, but had a slightly wonky eye, so I thought that levelled us off. The one who had a car. I went on a few dates with a nice fella. He had a car and we'd go to the cinemas. I couldn't get to by bus. He took me to the tree at Hadrian's Wall as featured in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, which hadn't long been out of the cinema. It was brilliant and a surprise, but by the time we got there I was bursting for a wee, so it was a very quick visit. He cooked for me once and we ate a whole birthday cake even though it was no one's birthday. He mentioned his friend Joe a lot. Neither of us fancied each other, so I finished with him by letter. He is now married to Joe. And that is the end of episode, is that 31? 31. You take care of yourselves. We'll do some more photos as they sort of appear later on. And thank you ever so much for watching these. I really hope they're making you smile once a day, which would be great. And thanks so much for all the messages. I do read them all, so thanks so much for posting up all the messages that you do. I'm very grateful. Take care of yourselves. Stay in the house. Wash your fucking hands. I'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Hello, it's Sarah Millican here. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Don't forget to like, pop a comment below, and why not stick around to watch a few more? I'm sure those emails or those dishes can wait a bit longer.